All right. So to start this off, I'm going to ask that you check the description because I've had a serious issue with recording this because I'm doing it without a script because I don't like scripts, but I seem to keep rambling off like almost on autopilot. So there's going to be a lot of information in there. First of which is the explanation for the name, which is pronounced the Topanlobi. And what this does is creates a guaranteed tech chase for Little Mac at lower percentages. I'm talking usually from 5. Yeah, usually from 5%. Mac has the opportunity to run up and jab block. It looks strong, you know. It starts from a frame 4 option. It seems like it could be pretty decent, except it's not. You see where that trail ends? After that tumble trail ends, people are able to act, but during that trail they can't do anything. So, okay. We have super low percentages covered. What about slightly above that? That's covered too. But again, it has the same issue. You see how soon that trail ends? People can just jump out. They can do anything out of these. They're not guaranteed. But I have something that's guaranteed, or close to it. It's about as guaranteed as anything in this game can be besides a true combo. The Topanlobi, when you land it, I knew that wasn't the right percent and I did it anyway, even though that was a sour hitbox. Oh, by the way, you see where his fist comes out? That's where the actual hitbox is. You don't want to land it anywhere on his arm because there's 2 hitboxes there that are sour spots. When you land this, it has so little end lag. Mac is fast enough to where he is able to catch up to the person and jab lock them the moment their bounce animation goes through. Like, it's very early. And it's guaranteed. You see, the trail ended about right here, but by the time people are even able to act, their body hits the ground and they're immediately put into a tech chase situation. It's a lot like Pichu and Squirtle's down tilts. Except this is followed up by incredible kill power. Probably like top 10 kill power or something, I forget. So now you're like, okay, that's cool. But what if I don't miss the tech? And to that I say, you definitely will. Probably not while you're comfy and home playing on Elite Smash or in arenas with friends. But let's say you do land the tech. That's true, by the way. What you just saw there, that works. I've tested it out with a friend. It works. He was able to tech in place online like 10 times in a row. If I told him to tech this, he would tech it, but only because he knew it was coming. So even if they know that it's coming, they can tech it, sure. But if they tech in place, they're still going to get hit, which means you have half of your options restricted. Because you can't miss the tech. You just can't. Because if you miss the tech to begin with, that's neutral get up and get up attack covered. An instant and tech in place is covered too. So your only option of escaping it, of course, is to roll, away or inward. So that means it's bad, right? No. Because there's another essential component to all of Little Mac's tech chases that nobody knew about. I mean, virtually nobody until I discovered it recently. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pointing to the camera. If you knew about this and you didn't post a video about it, that's on you. It's straight lunge. I'll go more into that later because it looks like bullshit, but it works. Even against people who have really good reaction time, it really works. As for how to put it into practice, that's coming next. And real quick, let's talk about Final Destination since we're here. This will also give you a little bit of insight on where this works. It works anywhere outside of roll distance towards ledge. So whether you're here or right back here, it'll work. So from about, imagine right here to this next spot here. If you landed anywhere in this zone, you get a very fast tech chase situation. And if they miss it, they die. It's pretty great. It can also be comboed into smash attacks in some matchups, but only by ledge. It can also be comboed into F-tilt. I know it's weird to show it off without actually doing it, but trust me, it works. I don't have the time to scroll through a bunch of characters. Just rely on it to work at really low percentages, which you shouldn't even be using it then anyway, or medium percentages on heavies. On heavies at ledge, like K Rool at 30, between like 20 and 50 or 60, I think, you can combo this on PS2, or really any stage, like into down smash at ledge. Trust me, it's not that good, but like it's an aerial into a smash attack. I'm just surprised it exists. So as for FD and using this tech, it's not really viable because Mac isn't supposed to approach with aerials. At best, he's supposed to approach with dash smash because in some matchups, they just don't have the frame data to contest him out of shield because he can do dash smash and immediately buffer down tilt and it beats out many out of shield options. They have to be like frame. Okay, so shield drop when doing normals is 12 frames. Little Mac is -12 on shield. So when you go to do down tilt, right, that's 3 frames. So it has to be like at least frame 3 out of shield. Typically. It really depends. I'm probably wrong on that. If I am, I'll put a disclaimer. There's going to be more videos on this. This isn't the only one. There's so much to cover that's been found for Mac. As for Final Destination, probably don't pick this stage unless you're playing someone who has very short range or can't land very well against Mac. His ledge snap stuff is still the same. It's not. I hate when people say this is best stage because it's just really not. It's good in some matchups. Remember, guys, there's no stage that is universally the best for someone. It always depends on matchups. There's no absolutes in this game, just like with this tech. So what I've shown you here works on Robin. But it also works on a lot of other characters. And if you want to know when, or just to be sure, you're going to have to do it yourself. I'd like to encourage many other Mac players to actually lab this character out, because I have known an incredible amount of Mac players who have mained him since 4 or day 1 of Ultimate and just had no idea what they were doing. They would do his bread and butters, but that would be it. They don't innovate. They don't learn anything besides his bread and butters. They're not willing to take risks. And that's why the best Mac in the world plays like one of the Macs we have in MacCord, except a little bit more technical, a little bit more patient. But it's like, the gap is there. The skill ceiling is so high. He has so much to use. It's like you just need to learn how to use it. I promise you, by the time all the information I have to get out gets out, I'm sure I can convince more people that he is at least mid-tier. Believe me, it's possible. And I'm going to show you. So stay tuned for that. There's a lot more to come. And before I go, I want to mention that when I show these new things off, there is going to be credit given to everyone who helped me. I'm not just going to like post it with, like no context and then it makes it look like, oh wow, he's a genius, did this all on his own. The only thing I did all on my own was figuring out the follow-ups for this and realizing straight lunge its true potential. That's it. Everything else that's going to come after, I'm going to need help. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I will teach you. You will get learnt many things about this character you had no idea even existed. I'm out.